Yes, I'm back with the Football Show episode 5!
It's about 20 minutes.
The best podcast in Scotland. In Britain. No, us. I've had so many messages. Derek Ferguson, best podcast in Scotland.
Aye. We're obviously after jumping there, man. How? Me?
You're outrageous.
I just enjoy your company.
You're the nation's sweetheart.
Get invited in to come and sit and...
You were the go-to guy for knowledge and for a bit serious. We had insight. Do you know what's here? No, you still have got that. But remember last year we went for something after the Cooperman show. We were like, I think Derek's getting sick of the way we are talking now. Remember that?
No, don't remember.
No, do you know?
I think my family are. I've been told to zip it. I said, can you zip it when you come on to a podcast?
No, she's talking about that. She's talking about zip it out because it's always hanging out.
Always.
Boys love it.
By the way.
No, in this weather.
No.
By the way.
What does it get?
There's a bit of shrinkage old turtle in it.
I fucking hope one of these days we come in here, that fire's on.
It's permanently winter, his jeans in.
That kid on fire.
That kid on fire. I could do with that fire actually. I'm going to bring some sticks and coal next week.
By the way, the big man shot yourself for the old boy. My dad.
I swear to God.
Shot his pants.
I picked somebody up, right? Picked somebody up neighbour down at Central Station, right? I picked up a form, I got to the airport. This guy fucking runs up the side of the motor and starts chatting to Windy. Right?
But how's that hanging about the airport?
Somebody starts chatting to Windy. Hey, that's for me. I went, no, it's not, it's for them. And I went, it's not for him. Is it you, Alex? He went, no. Slaying his dad. He phoned me, shot the fucking Windy, but I'm going up the street. I thought I'd picked up the wrong passenger. And I went, fucking hell, man, you're spitting double.
He's mad twin. He phoned me, he was like, I've seen a big man. I'm going to go and wind him up.
That's the first time I've met George.
Terrorised.
George just looks like how I thought he would look like.
Jake.
No, it just reminds me. It just reminds me of old man. No, just reminds me of my old man.
Rucksack going to carry.
Farts, not farts.
He did, aye.
He had his rucksack.
He goes about collecting farts.
He had a rucksack on.
What was he doing at the airport?
No, I was in Central Station picking up to somebody at the airport, and he just fucking run up and chapped the window, and I went, what?
Is that what he next about?
Do you know what he does? Goes to Central. He goes to Central. He does a shite in the train. Doesn't he do it in his house? He goes on the train to do it, doesn't he?
Next, don't walk to him.
Iron Brew. How good have Iron Brew been?
Brilliant. They've been, as I said, I think it's an explosion ready to happen, Si.
An explosion?
Explosion ready to happen. Amazing at the World Cup, but when the World Cup ends, when that finishes, there's going to be an explosion happening because I think the big thing's going to happen at Open Goal and Iron Brew. They've been outstanding, Kevin, haven't they?
Have been
Sorted your family.
Are you partial to an Iron Brew?
I do like an Iron Brew. Obviously, Iron Brew's in Cumbernauld.
So it is the factory, huh?
Right
I've
in the
been in
corner.
that, brilliant.
Would love a tour.
I've had a tour. It's amazing, mate. I can't believe what you see in it.
Is it?
Like?
Are we getting a tour?
It's like,
If you want one,
I want in a tour.
I would love a tour.
lifts and they all go, big crates, Iron Brew, go early, like,
They obviously it's bars Iron Brew, so I take it they do all the flavours, not just Iron Brew specifically. It's all
remember the juicy drinks van when you were younger?
Remember that when he came round and you
bars,
you didn't know
pineapple,
the
cherry,
flavours. You just picked colours, didn't you?
I never said that to you last
Aye,
time.
that was last week.
It's McAlpine, but this is the baby.
Do you like an Iron Brew? And how about just sitting there?
The boys. I've had to tell them to ease up now, Iron Brew, by the way. Got back a few months ago, there's 6-7 cans a day.
No way.
The boys, the two of them. What, the full fat stuff?
What, between them or each?
No, each.
No way.
I'm kidding you not. Me and the missus, we had to have we had a wee team meeting when I'm going, you need to screw the napper here, by the way.
7 cans Iron Brew. I bet you thought they were hard as anything, them too.
And how many David?
Slabs
when do you hear? Just sitting in the house?
Every now and again.
Who was buying it? Who was buying it?
I like an Iron Brew with a fish supper. That's
that's nice.
Days, by the way.
You should like a wee Iron Brew with vodka. Must have
I don't mind the wee
Iron Brew.
It's nice with vodka. But I kid you not, no, they were battered into that stuff. Like nobody's business.
Some boys, isn't it? Well, he needs energy, so doesn't he?
But they go through wee phases like that.
They allowed a diet like that.
Then they go and they're dead to kind of look after themselves and on the water, and then they just, we're into this territory now, we come up with Christmas. That's getting hammered, isn't it?
Aye, it's that territory where just anything goes right now, isn't it?
You can eat whatever the fuck you like. Right, we're into the knockout stages of the World Cup in December, lads. Bizarre. Have you ever knocked anybody out?
Aye.
What happened?
No, I'm not getting into that.
Huh?
No, it involves fast food.
Oh, with your hand? Remember you told it? You said that one, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Somebody gave Durant a bit and he smashed somebody outside a chippy.
There's a few that I think there's quite a few get involved, so I wouldn't encourage it, by the way.
No, but you was just standing up for your mate.
Aye, of course, aye. And that time, he was struggling a wee bit at that time, obviously, the old cast on. So sometimes I'm looking at the big fella here because
he's knocked a few people out.
Knocked a few, aye. I don't condone violence in any way because I feel like I'll be one of the guys that you hit somebody and then like something bad happens and you suffer for it for the rest of your life because. So I try and avoid all cases.
I threatened the guy at the garage and 5 seconds later I was cleaned her straight out on the ground, eating the pavement, stupid. Sit down. Guy done as a belter, couldn't believe it. Guy didn't let me go into the queue. Guy was like, you're behind me. And I was like, who are you talking to? Mate, no joke. 5 seconds later I was lying on the ground.
Oh yeah?
Sparkled right out.
Sometimes it's good to get knocked out. I know. Have you been knocked out?
Aye.
Knocked
out.
Well, that was wee Ford, wasn't it? Wee Ford knocked you out.
Tell you what.
I told you one hour in Magaluf when we got knocked out with the bouncer.
No? Oh, so you did.
That was an absolute brilliant, by the way.
See, when you get knocked out, it's scary.
Big time.
It's scary when you wake up and you're like, how did I get here?
Aye.
You still talking about it?
No,
I thought you were talking about horsing.
No, when you get knocked out.
Right, Paul, we've been honouring the weirdness of this World Cup.
Was one guy who can honour that, certainly me, Si, innit? Through the whole tournament. And so to kick off, we will discuss the latest weirdest moments, Si. And the one that, Si, you love is Japan against Spain.
Ball's out, innit?
Ball's out all day.
No.
Ball's out.
What, the ball's not out?
The ball is out. Is that the one you're talking about, the curvature? Keeps it in. Bollocks. The ball's out.
How?
Because the ball's out of the line.
The curvature's still
They're
sticking
making
in.
this up as they get along, you know. That's fear. Some of the new rules. Come on, give me a piece. It's like we go into this handball one. We don't even know what exactly is a handball, but the curvature now.
So you think ball's out?
The ball's out.
Go ahead. Ball's out.
Ball's out.
Put on that, see if it is out.
Aye, but see,
Why do they?
I was arguing in the house with Ross and that. He was talking about it's the curvature. Give peace.
Oh, he's arguing it, huh?
Oh, aye, haven't I?
Why in tennis? Why in tennis when they do?
Oh,
it's
right,
not tennis.
No, but listen, Derek, I'm trying to give you a comparison
I know,
here. Why in tennis when they do the Hawkeye, they go with the base of the ball? So if the base of the ball's touch the line, it's in. Why in football are we doing curvature?
But the ball didn't touch. The ball was in the line. It was out.
Aye. When you see the contact,
it was out the pitch.
It's out. Right, and then I tell you what, Coisty was Ali was commentating on the game, and that was his when he saw it first thing he went to shoot. So, same here, but then they say no, it's the curvature, and again that goes back to how they take corner kicks now. You know, they see they're trying to gain out as much an advantage as you can, and then look at it's the curvature, it's the shadow of the ball. I
heard that Ali's been having 2 bits of brown for his breakfast every morning.
He's having a great. He's a top man.
Oh, mate, he's just started the World Cup, isn't he?
If he gets to get the final, then there's something wrong.
Him and John Champion should get the final, shouldn't they?
And John Hart.
Oh, he's got to get the final.
Big John's put a tweet this morning.
He's having one.
He's been getting a bit, hasn't he?
John's raging. He's put a tweet this morning.
The guy does everything. He's a cheeky bastard.
I know, but he's just trying to bam him up, isn't he?
He is, mate. It's quite awkward listening to me. The two of them are at it with each other.
No, the guy does what you do. The guy does what you do. When John pretends he knows knowledge, the guy says, well, tell us who the best player is, John. Who's he play for?
Oh, does he?
So what?
I don't know, they asked a question and then John Hartson obviously didn't know, so he just stayed silent and the guy went like to him, anytime you want to come in, John.
He said the last day, Big John says, well, don't they better not let Zayic get on his right foot because, get on his right foot because actually his left foot's just, don't get on his right foot because he's actually strongest one, fucking left footer. You're like, John, come on.
It happens.
No, I know, but
McCoy says that.
He's the bees.
Why do you think that is? He just talks as if
he's talking like he's pal in the pub, innit?
Aye. And he can, and I say, Coisy could get into any company. He could be sitting having dinner with the king, and then he could go and sit with, and I don't mean this about what somebody said down exactly. He can get into any company and it doesn't matter who it is. But he just talks again like us, isn't he?
Brilliant.
But he's clever. That's the one thing about him. Very clever.
Is he clever?
Very clever. Oh God, aye.
Is he?
Oh, he's on the ball, aye.
Well, there you go. So, ball was it? Kev, you're saying in?
Well, in terms of the laws of the game, the ball's in.
I know. Okay,
that's a sad thing, it is. But it's who did it affect? Affected somebody get knocked out, didn't it?
Germany.
Germany
was through if that didn't happen.
But they deserve to get popped out because they were absolutely rubbish.
Somebody tipped him to win it. Said they're the best manager.
Later down in the sheet, you'll see who I actually tipped.
But 80 million Germany.
No, at the start he tipped Germany.
But that's what I'm saying. The decisions killed me. They've all been out.
But you did tip them,
But if that
just on record, he did tip them.
If that was no, They're still in it, so you'd have...
No, but did you tip them?
Aye.
Right, big game Saturday. You give us it.
Huge.
No, you just had H. Say it again.
I can practice. I've been practicing my.
Oh, so you've been huge.
aye.
Now, how good has Mbappe been?
Who said that?
Jamie O'Hara.
Jamie O'Hara was calling him fucking Mbappe for
Mbappe.
Oh my god.
Actually baffled for an hour. I'm calling him fucking Mbappe.
And he kept saying Mbappe to him, and he was just agreeing with it as if that is his name.
That's his normal name.
But lads, I genuinely think England go through. I know we're going to go into predictions. I think England go through. What I do worry about his side though is I hope he doesn't, because a lot of the media are saying that he should go back to the 5 at the back, 3-5-2 almost. No. I don't think you should do that. Stay with 4-3 because Walker can deal with Mbappe. And Rice and Henderson can cover. If he's getting a lot of success, I don't think you need to go 3 at the back, 3 centre halves, and then
they're making a big thing of this that Kyle Walker's going to look after Mbappe.
He did though. Man City v PSG.
I'm looking at it maybe potentially. Right, Mbappe's brilliant. Right, he is brilliant. So how do you stop somebody that's brilliant? Do you try and nullify getting the ball that way, or does he then have to move out of the game to find the ball somewhere else that could hurt you? I just watched that game that France played. Who was the last 16 game against? Was it Tunisia?
Come on, John Hartson.
Tunisia, was it Tunisia?
Come on, who was it?
On here.
Tunisia?
No,
last 16?
No, it was France.
Poland.
Poland actually had a couple of decent chances, and that's where I see England.
Yeah, 100%.
That's where I think, as good as it's all right, it's still going about one player, and possibly Dembele on the other side is good as well. If you don't need to nullify them, I just think England could probably score enough goals down the middle without having to worry about them.
They don't go back. That's the thing. The French players don't go back. Mbappe doesn't go back, so you can always go.
You don't want it to go back.
French, yeah. I know.
So would England just leave 2v2 with Mbappe and Dembele?
Aye. But I think that's where you can get success though. I really do.
I don't think France defensively are the be all and end all. I think England have got enough in the midfield to take care of creating opportunities. I definitely think they can. I think Poland created good opportunities, and England's got far better players than Poland. And I just think if England go and stick to their 4-3-3, keep the same team, same shape, I don't really see too much of a problem.
So you think England can quite convincing?
I don't think they go in quite convincingly. I don't think it's going to be as one-sided to. I don't. Like, everybody keeps talking about France, and all they keep saying is the same things. Mbappe. Well, if he doesn't have a great game, who else is going to start doing stuff for France? Because nobody else has really set the World Cup alight other than Mbappe in France.
Giroud scored a few.
You're talking about Dembele,
Griezmann.
I agree with Griezmann. I do agree in the middle of the park, England are strong. I mean, you're talking about Rice and Henderson, the boy Bellingham is getting, credit on it, 19 years old. He is a perfect midfield player. That's what you want, box to box. He does a wee bit of everything. But I heard they're again they've been quite sedate in my opinion.
Yep.
England in terms of not getting ahead of themselves, but just the last 24 hours. Oh aye.
It's went overdrive, innit?
It's right, aye.
Who think's been too much? Lineker?
Well, even listen to no, even the players.
The players are talking.
But even you're talking about Kyle Walker and that, talking about your pal Mbappe. I'll call him his right name. No, it's if it's bald it's all about they two, and it's far from it, by the way. And I think if he's on his song, I think he's worried. Mbappe, he's just one of these guys. He'll not be worried about Walker. He can say what he wants. We've got that old one. It's life and death, all that bullshit. Do you know what I mean?
Even if Kyle Walker plays at the absolute maximum, best game ever, Mbappe will still create himself a couple of opportunities. Yeah, that's a fact. Because he's that quick. He's not one of these that has to get by somebody to do something. If you look at his 2 goals against Poland, they're just a touch inside, bang. That's all it needs to do. It's like when you get a winger, just take a touch and put it in. It's just.
Who's been playing? See where Walker's been here. Who's been there? Has it been Stones or Maguire?
Stones. Maguire.
That gives me more confidence that England could.
Maguire again.
If there's Maguire on that side,
he's been
brilliant.
It's your time.
And then obviously the midfield three of Rice, Henderson, and Henderson will probably come over and double up as well.
What would you rather do? Win the lottery or have Harry Maguire's head full of pound coins?
It's some size of barn, isn't it?
Did they go with England? Did they play with 3? Did they play with 2 sitters?
So they go 4.
No, is it 4? 1 sitter?
So they go
Henderson,
with Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw.
I think
Foden,
Rice sits,
Henderson,
and
then it's Foden, Rice, Henderson, and then it's Bellingham, Kane, and who's the other one?
Oh, geez, that again? What was that you just did there?
Saka.
Wee Saka. That's right. Bellingham's meant to be going to Liverpool.
Great move.
Great
For who? Him? What, a team that's sixth in the Premier League? That's a great move.
But that doesn't.
I think if he gets offers fairly.
No, he needs to be going either Man City or Madrid.
That's
What a colour.
PSG's already said, the chairman of PSG's already come out and said we would be lying if we said we wouldn't be interested in Bellingham. So they're going to be looking at. But you don't go to PSG. Can you go to PSG?
Liverpool are miles off winning a trophy again, mate.
I know, but
Why would he go there?
do you know, I always think that one good signing can be the catalyst for maybe one or two other good signings now.
I think they need that.
Madrid for me, for the boy. If he gets an offer for them, you're there in a minute. Oh, God almighty. Big time. Or Man City.
Man
City, I would think Man City.
For the fact of the manager.
Yeah.
You would want to kind of
What's he worth?
buy into... Oh, I know.
He's getting even this close,
What was he, 19?
What is he worth when you look at Rice? They quote 100 million for Rice. So what is he worth?
Double that, innit?
Double.
A billion you'd say,
A
wouldn't you?
billion, aye. He's getting nuts.
150 to 200 million quid.
Got to be.
They're worth every penny, Some player, 19 years old, doing what he's doing.
Does he get a Man City's team?
Aye.
Head of who?
Gundogan.
De Bruyne.
Do you think head of the... No, head of the Bruyne. Fuck.
Nah.
Him and De Bruyne.
He gets in. It doesn't matter. He'll fit in.
Do you think he got any team in the world?
Because of the way he plays, because of the assets it has, he can get into any team and he can adapt. So he will, and he can. And what he's got in his game, he's a leader and all.
Aye.
Isn't he? At 19, which is
Rangers dealt with him, didn't he? Easy. Europa League member last year.
no easy, but they get
Done him, didn't he?
aye, they got up against him.
Have a
But,
sniff.
but you've
It's
got
like young Stuart McCall, isn't he? Bellingham.
Aye.
Oh my God.
Good player, wasn't he?
Aye.
Are you a fan of Southgate? Never asked you.
Southgate? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't get me going. Well, we don't know what he's like. In front of the media, in front of the cameras, he can be totally different, as you know, what happens away for that side. I'd love to know what he's like. I'd love to see him do a behind the scenes thing. To see exactly what he's like. Just looks too kind of methodical, too safe.
Yeah,
you know. But is that the way he
like
talks?
that, yeah.
Is that the way he talks in front of the?
Imagine he's a
cameras?
mad bastard.
Because
Off the camera.
that's sometimes that you get, don't you? You get the quiet ones. The quiet ones are the worst, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know
I played
that.
against him, he was quite
Me
decent.
fuck my teams, innit? Are you laughing at? Isn't it? The quiet ones are the
Do you
worst.
think he's drinking, but do you think he can go into a dressing at half time and go through, boys? And I don't know you need to always do it, but I'm just saying he's got that in him.
I don't think they do that. Not at that international level. I don't. No,
I was watching him playing heady tennis, but and it was a few of the players playing heady tennis, and I seen Gareth Southgate plodding round the back watching. I was just thinking, do you know if that was like another manager, you'd be thinking,
You'd be scudding the ball off Gareth Southgate if you're a player, wouldn't you? You'd try to hit him, wouldn't you? Try to hit him with the ball.
He ping the ball off his head, aye.
Careful, lads. I bet he's like that every 2 minutes. Careful, lads. He's the type of man that makes him wear fucking shin guards and train.
Aye,
You ever get a manager like that? Oh, mate, wear shin guards and train. Fuck off.
He doesn't look as if he's a guy to put the fear factor into you. So I think that's maybe international
Scotland,
football suits him.
no, you're
Then
bang on him,
a wee bit better.
what do you think? Predictions in? Let's go.
2-1 England.
I'm going to go France.
I'm going to go England penalties. There you go.
And I tipped France at the start, so I think it will be a tight game, and I
Do you know,
think France will just edge it.
Right.
Hope it doesn't go to penalties. And that's the other thing about the tournament. See, in tournament football, why do they not just go straight to penalties after 90 minutes?
Oh, do you know that wee bit extra time?
No,
that,
I don't. No,
They're saying that in this tournament, they should just go to penalties.
No,
Do you know what I love though? What about golden goal?
I loved that.
10 minutes a golden
Aye.
goal.
Golden goal, mate.
And there you go. See, like you get 10, I'd say 15 minutes, and it's a golden goal.
Yep.
And so they go for it. They get at it. Because the fear factor kicks in, I think, even in
They
the last
didn't want to lose,
half,
you're right, mate.
and they're going like, no, let's just get the penalties. And then the penalties. I mean, what about the penalties?
We can't hit the ball in them, can
What are they doing?
I never understood why a
What are
professional
they-
football
what
player
are they
can't
doing?
kick a ball hard for 12 yards.
Who's not been taking them?
Well,
Mate,
how do you
Mate,
take
they're
a
absolutely
pass,
shocking.
I
Give me some
never
of
seen it.
the penalties.
We were training.
Right.
I don't know how he managed to watch
watched
it.
it for training.
The Spanish.
How's he managed to watch that? We were training at the exact time it kicked off.
What were they like?
Brilliant.
And their manager was already quoted saying, before you come,
Practice 1,000 penalties.
1,000 penalties,
Aye.
before we get to the tournament. Well, they certainly weren't practicing them.
He's done
just walking up.
See away?
He's getting slaughtered in Spain because he was doing TikToks through the whole World Cup.
Was he?
And he came out and said, the reason I'm doing all these TikToks, he was answering loads of questions, and he was coming out with all this nonsense because do you know what he said? I want people to change their thinking about me.
Oh, fuck it.
And a World Cup manager, and he's acting like that.
See the
I've got a lot of time for him, but not
see
for
the
that.
penalties. No, are they? I don't know,
they're
Kev. Are they waiting for the keeper to go the way they run up because they're so casual? No, my day. But I'm
Walk up
saying,
and leather it.
aye, because you know right away as you've got the ball and you're walking, you put it down. It's no leather. It'll
No.
be a wee bit of technique in there, aye, obviously. But you know where you're putting it. But they're donning up to it. It's like a walk up to
What,
it.
did you sprint up and just boot it?
No, you know.
in the hood,
what
you do that.
I didn't take me. I only took a couple of penalties. It was one in a Scottish Cup semi-final,
You just love blittering things, didn't you?
and one in a British Cup final.
What was that?
That was on Dubai. It was against Everton. Big Neville South. They used to do a British Cup.
What, an actual game?
When Everton won, obviously, we won the league. Everton won the league, so
Well, you should play
went
it,
to
yeah?
Dubai. That was a great
Aye, that
thing.
was a thing back in the day. They talked about that recently, about bringing
brilliant.
that back.
Aye.
Brilliant,
It's
that.
like, aye, a trip away in that. So it was great. And our game, I think that game didn't go into extra time. I think it was just like 90 minutes, penalty kicks.
And did you score past Southall?
Aye, I know, and I had to.
Looks like he stinks, Neville Southall, does he?
I don't think I would get it past him now.
Some size of
Seen
boy.
his
He's on the
hands,
team.
yeah.
He's a big guy.
Aye, but he was brilliant. So
He's
he
a
was.
goalie.
But,
Penalties are solid though. Remember I missed 2 in training that night.
Aye, that was in.
But there you go,
I actually felt like you were trying to miss. The way you hit it.
I was trying to almost do that as if I was joking, but I couldn't. The keeper knew where I was going every time before I hit it. I knew he knew where I was going.
I think she knew when you're watching a lot of the penalty kicks in the World Cup, it kind of shows you, because a lot of people just say, penalty, that's a gimme. It's easy, everybody easy. So it's maybe not quite as easy as what everybody
But the goalies now, they study every penalty taker where they've hit the last 5 penalties. They've got it on their water bottles and that.
I still believe if you hit it hard enough and then far enough into a corner, keeper shouldn't be.
And they shouldn't get it.
Did you ever miss a pen?
I missed my first ever pen.
Did you?
Hearts Kilmarnock took it because I was a captain. Just said no, I'm fucking taking it.
Good.
For Hearts?
I thought Kilmarnock.
Who did you
missed
take it off of?
Who was it? Maybe Big Pascali. I just took it, missed it. It was terrible. And then when I went to Hearts,
You're brilliant at pens there.
Callum Elliott, first game said, "Kevin, take the penalty. Get you off and running for goals." And I thought, fuck, I didn't really want to take it. I just walked up and hammered it as hard as I could.
Were you nervous walking up here?
Oh, aye.
And you'd played in the Premier League and all, and you were still...
I refused to take a penalty in the playoffs in
What, you shot it?
Sunderland.
How?
Just
Too much.
just
at the time.
didn't just too much. It was like it was
Fair play.
two semi-finals to get to the final to obviously get to play them, and we got to the penalties with Crystal Palace, and Mick came in and went, right, who's taking the penalties? And I thought, this is gospel. I sat there and I thought to myself, I've scored away, I've scored at home, and I've played fucking really good. I've done my bit. I'm fucked.
Kev, you've scored in the both
I
games,
know,
didn't
but I just had this feeling that I was going to be that guy that was the fall guy, and I just didn't feel confident enough. And
I
then
think fair play. You
and I just thought I'll put my name up, and I thought, but if it comes to me, I'll have to go and take it. I just didn't feel.
Yeah.
I didn't feel. I wasn't like I would say like a clean striker of the ball. Like some people get great technique pinging balls. I wasn't like that. I didn't fucking have a perfect ping of the ball. I just thought no, and then Jeff Whitley tried to dink the keeper, and he caught
so he
it.
did?
And then I thought to
So
myself,
did you strike the ball like Rab Douglas used to hit a goal kick?
aye, exactly like that. And then when I got to play for Hearts against Hamilton at New Douglas Park, I just fucking walked up and I hammered it. And then we got a penalty the week after, and I thought, fuck, I'm on penalties now. And I just hammered the next one. But then by the time I scored the second one, the third, the fourth, and the fifth came, and I played Motherwell. John Ruddy would be goals. John Ruddy. So the first two were high, up at the middle, keeper no chance, and I thought, he's fucking the type of goalie that's going to read me, so I just thought, I'm going to place this. Set my mind every time where I was going. I thought, I'm going to slot it in the right-hand side, into the side net, and thumb about that high, and I side-footed it, and John Ruddy stayed still. And as I scored, he went, fucking you, I was hitting fucking penalties right up the middle. I says, you're the
I think
kind
he's a
of cunt.
scouser, but how you
I say, aye. I says, you're the kind of guy that would study your penalties, so that's why I put it there. And he went, fair play to you.
Can I ask
And
you
then I used to
something?
just pop my boot.
Do you regret now not hitting a penalty in that?
To this day, I look back and I think, if I'd have took that penalty, we might have been level, whereas we were all, because I think we missed, they scored, we scored, they scored, we missed, they scored. So we never actually got back to like eight level. And then I think Jason Matatier scored, then Pumi saved, and then Jeff had a chance to score whatever it was to try and make it level, and he missed, and he tried to, he just didn't dink it. He tried to like, it looked to me like he ran up and got stuck within two minds, where like he'd pass it in or just chip it in, and fucking thing would be, what do you call him, big, Can't mind their goalie.
Ian Dowie.
Remember wee Mickey Gray's? Everybody remembers Mickey because he missed the penalty.
Mickey Sunderland.
Aye, 4-4 playoffs, and that was in the final. And I think I remember that, and I think like I always just my thinking was, I've had a fucking good season here. Do I want to be the fall guy? That's what I was thinking. Selfish, but it was very.
I don't know how he can go that.
You got to be in the playoff semi-final. Go to Wembley again, second year to go and a couple of your older boys never hit a penalty, and a young boy had to go up and hit the fifth and missed it. We ended up arguing in the dressing room after it for fucking ages. Why they never hitting? I got hooked 65.
That next day.
I would have hit one.
That next day we went for like a day out just to try and get over it. And we sat in the pub, and it was Jason McAteer, there was Phil Babb, Gary Breen, they three all took a penalty and scored. And I said to them, three of them, were you nervous? Like, fucking right, well, Kevin. I was like, it didn't seem like that. Because obviously I was only like 22 years old, 23 years old, and I was like, but it didn't seem like that. He says, don't get me wrong, big man, we were shitting ourselves. He says, but because we are the senior pros, we had to be seen to be doing it, leading by example. And I thought, oh my God. But then as I started scoring, then I just knew that every time I got a penalty, I was going to score. And I never really, I don't think any of the penalties I had at Hearts, I don't keep I had any chance or any of them. I remember actually saying to we played St Mirren one night, and Tim sat back and I says, Tim, I'm going to dink this. Fuck off, kind of, are you? I says, I'm going to dink it into the right hand side, and hopefully Paul Gallagher for St Mirren's going to dive to the right, and I'm going to dink it in there. And as I ran up, I shit myself and changed my mind, and I still went the same side with a side foot, and then Gal did go that way. And I thought, see if I'd fucking dinked that. And Tim said, you're a shite bag. I was like,
remember the English, the final v Italy? Their players get slaughtered because they sent up. Was it Saka and that they sent up?
Saka was all the younger boys, wasn't it?
Aye, and they get Roy Keane, I think it was slaughtered them.
There's another way to look at it. Sometimes the young boys, in my opinion, are fearless. Exactly. They're fearless. And the older guys, the experienced boys, sometimes feel more of the pressure. I know, as a kind of, but it's like you said that day, you didn't fancy it. You know, if you don't fancy it for whatever reason, don't take it. Leave it to the boys that have got a
So did you ever get a penalty shot and shit at that one?
No, I was only in a couple that really went. That's what I was saying. It was a semi with Hearts. It was against Airdrie. So it was. And then that the British Cup. But no, but I totally get what he's saying. If somebody's got a wee bit of doubt, don't get near it. Leave it to the guys, the ones that you might think, not him. But see if they're full of confidence, let them go.
We played like 120 minutes up to that point, and I just passed a fitness test that day because I had tonsillitis. I was fucking dying. I was really
someone up with that fucking throat and miffy in it.
I just was absolutely drained, and I just didn't have the to run up, and I just thought, nah. And it's probably my only regret in football. Going and taking a penalty that day, because see what I missed, what would have been the outcome?
Exactly, mate.
Exactly.
I wish you did. Did you ever hit one there?
No, I never had the chance to say, but I remember a few times in extra time when it was going to penalties, I always thought, I'll make sure I come off before the penalties come. But never actually got to penalties, so I didn't need to do that. We need to do it.
I think there's players that do that.
Players do that, didn't they?
You can actually sense it.
What, walking off before the penalty shot?
I happened to play last season.
I remember we called that.
Barisic was it? At Rangers?
I think it was Barisic.
It was. That's exactly what it was. He came off.
That's who it was, aye.
Well done, good memory, Paul.
Pretend to be injured.
By the way, did you watch Portugal? Near Ronaldo? Are they better without him?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
Portugal. Back in, there you go.
The big fella was brilliant, wasn't he?
Mate, what about that finish? That's up there with one of the greatest finishes on the turn. The big boy Ramos' first finish.
Aye.
Left foot.
I
thought no angle to hit that, and he's.
I'll tell you what, I thought was the best bit of acting for the full Maisty that game for Ronaldo.
What was he doing?
He wasn't delighted for that. He's raging, you see. Even his missus up the stone, she couldn't. Well, she was bailing, wasn't she?
What, the boy scored? The missus was bailing?
No, aye, but you know, Ronaldo, he's aye. So everybody when he scores, Charles to the corner and all that, he's got to join in with that. I thought that was a bit of an act, by the way.
He's a prick, mate. He's ruining his legacy.
I know, and he shouldn't. I know that's what's, because that's even the way I'm thinking about him. You're putting this on instead of just reacting to the moment. I think he's gone, I need to just join in here to make it look alright. I know.
His head's fried, Ronaldo, innit?
They done a poll in Portugal media, and 70% of the country don't want him to play.
I don't know that.
70% in Portugal now.
I know, so
even the same people don't want him to play.
To be fair, they did look better without him.
Yeah.
You know, and the comment, who was the commentators? They were making good points, like the boys on the park. It was if
John Motson, wasn't it?
they were saying kind of like when Ronaldo's on there that you have to look for him. You know, that's your first kind of instinct. Look for Ronaldo. Can we get him in? When that was out their mind, and then they were just kind of after the least they were just playing free. With a bit of freedom and just go and express themselves and look at the way they played. No, I don't think he should.
Come back in. The manager's kind of, isn't he?
Which is quite right.
Walked in the tunnel again that night. Walked in the tunnel, see when the players was.
Nah, I think that was a myth.
No, that wasn't
I think
a myth.
that he was celebrating before. I think.
Was he?
Aye, he
Didn't
was.
see it.
People on social media have just killed him.
Something like that.
See the thing about the Mrs. Beelan in the stand? Did Carol used to come and watch you at football?
No, never.
Well, she never once seen you play.
The only time she's got interest in football is when Lewis.
So what did she used to do on a Saturday when you were playing?
It's their usual.
Somebody would come round, wouldn't they?
Nah,
That was the time the man would come round, innit?
Yeah, come on, you're fucking the podcast up for you now. Come on.
So she never once came to watch you play football?
Never.
Did your missus watch you?
She did at Swindon and then once we had kids she stopped.
Never.
Lynn?
Did Lynn?
Lynn came and watched me my first game, West Ham away. Did it the old bowling ground, was it?
What, Morocco? They were your surprise package.
I called them.
Can they do it? You called them after they'd won fucking 3 games. You can't say I've called them after they fucking won 3 games.
No, I just, it was after the first game. I watched on the first game and the crowd were outrageous. It was like that. It was
Who were they
difference in
playing
your
that day?
country. That was how good Croatia was it?
Was it Cruiser?
And the atmosphere was unbelievable. And obviously with Kimi and Ziyech, that's a strong bits. And then the big boy, is it Armbat in the midfield? He's unbelievable.
He's a good
And
player.
a
There's
forcer,
actually
isn't
talk
he?
about him going to getting a big move.
Aye. But they'll
Portugal beat them, wouldn't they?
Fiorentina.
Portugal won.
Sorry?
Was it Fiorentina? Has Lewis played there, isn't it?
Back the boy you're talking about.
The holding midfielder.
Aye, because I watched the couple of games against Hearts. He was outstanding. Good player.
Oh, so you remember him against Hearts, do you, right?
Aye.
What a fucking memory that is. Has Lewis played against them?
Fiorentina.
You would have.
Aye, they have. I think they won 2-1.
There you go. Fergie's bossing him. Fergie's bossed him.
No, he's a good player.
I know, but Lewis bossed him, didn't he? Lewis bossed
But
him.
Morocco.
I think Portugal might win it.
Do you?
I think they actually will win it. I think they'll beat either France or England. It'll get to the final, and then it'll be. I think Brazil will get to the final.
So why do you think Portugal won it based on what?
They're the
Our squad of
underdogs.
players is a
aren't
joke,
they?
mate.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that was the boy
Ruben
there
Diaz.
still not even playing.
Yeah.
I look at
Still
that
not
game
good,
the
he's a
other night
joke.
and I think, like, as good as Portugal were, Switzerland were absolutely hopeless.
And but Brazil who only beat Switzerland 1-0? Was it Brazil in the groups?
But I think Switzerland changed their shape to try and to try and counteract Portugal's
No, aye.
system, and it totally backfired. They played more like a 3,
Was it?
and they kept chasing one, and it left gaps. And what happened was with Portugal, they sat back, their midfielder sat back, and then allowed the space in front of them, and then just pressed up. And is it João Felix?
João Felix.
Who's the boy that plays with Man City in the midfield?
Bernardo Silva.
That's how what a football
He
player.
is unbelievable.
Great player, isn't he?
He takes the ball anywhere.
Do you know who's been brilliant at defending this?
South Korea.
South Korea have been outrageous. What an
How
approach
raging was
that
McCoy that the boy never went to the ball?
Mate, McCoy was you could actually tell he was baffled what was going on, wasn't he? He couldn't take it in what he was watching. Mate, what was that? It wasn't even if they went and pressed and played an attack, just fucking miles after.
There was so many big massive gaps everywhere, weren't there?
The Charlison ran for his own half in a straight line and nobody was running about him.
So what do you think of Roy Keane's comments about the
He's a
the
tit as
Bill?
well.
Honestly.
He's
Do you know how that's part of their culture?
Well, that's
He's
their
been
culture.
doing that
He's
since
not
he
part
grew
of
up.
Football, scoring goals and like that.
Why does he not
Wee
tell
bit
us something about
entertainment.
shapes or formations instead of just slaughtering boys dancing?
I enjoyed that.
I know, I would
I've got
agree
to
with
go-
you there, Simon.
I enjoyed that, because it's different. We're not used to that. And that's part of their culture.
I know.
Maybe no,
That
we
was
would
like you
do-
and me, Durant and Victoria's back in the day, wasn't it?
That's it. I'm aye. Panama Jacks. Just
Panama
that.
Jack.
Aye, Panama Jacks.
Were you a dancer, Derek?
I'd get up and get a wee bit. Aye.
What was your
Slow down
just
with it on like
tap up?
Box done.
Scale on the
Tap off. Aye. Don't know about that. Nah. I like to be.
Did you like a wee dance?
But I thought that was quite refreshing. I quite enjoyed that. But that's just who they are, innit? That's what they. I mean, what is their country famous? Carnivals and all that, dance, music. You see them, they're always
thongs and all that.
in and all that.
that. And at the carnival, you always see the big thongs on.
Ah, they're buzzing. I quite enjoyed it.
Were you a disco kisser back in the day?
A disco
Kisser?
Kisser. What do you mean?
Like, would you get off with people on discos or would you wait till you got outside? Would you neck people on the dance
It
floor?
depends on the mood you're in, innit?
I remember seeing you kissing a couple of times in Carvin. Thought you looked like a shite kisser, eh?
I was biting the face off of one of them, man.
Full tongue it was, man.
Falling all about the place, man.
Kisser, what is it? What do you call it? A winch?
A winch.
A
winch,
lumber. A lumber. Well,
Did you and Durant used to do, will you winch my pal? Did you? No. Would you just ask for each other?
Durante, like...
Just have a referees?
Aye, the gym show. The back of that moped, wasn't it? By the way, I was thinking, no, and I agree with that. I think Roy Keane was talking nonsense, right? But and I think it's good for Brazilians, right? But see, when I seen the Brazilian manager did, right, I was thinking, imagine Gareth Southgate started doing that. Imagine Mate, do you know what I mean? You would be fuming if you seen Southgate start.
What about your manager? What of Postecoglou and that? They start doing a wee
He's not
bit
got a
of-
dance, Ange, is he?
He's a raver, isn't he? He's into raves.
Aye.
He goes to raves, Ange.
Aye.
He's tapper.
That's what that African goalie did, remember? Bounced his arse
Do you know what I do hate? Brazil gain every single squad player a minute at the World Cup.
I think it's
Fuck
decent.
off.
It's decent.
Mate, it's not it's not a school tournament.
but they've cruised.
Everyone's got to play. He's brought in a third goalie.
I know, but they've cruised through the group.
That's disrespectful, I think.
No,
the dancers no.
They brought this third goalie on and put him at centre forward. That's disrespectful.
Aye.
Nah, you can't be changing your fucking goalie in the World Cup
Weatherton. That's his
just
goal,
a-
innit?
to get him a minute.
I know, but it means that they could, like,
dog shitting on him.
They've been picked for a reason, and then they've cruised through the group, and then they've got to the last 16. They're
Comical, mate.
4-1.
Oh, you're a
There's
tough
nothing.
man.
Oh,
No,
you're a hard
would you
man,
seriously, you would do that as a manager?
I can
You've done
just,
it.
I can see how he's
No,
just
no.
wanting everybody
You gave him a
to
game.
integrate with each other.
That's what we're going to start calling you. What's the goalie's name? Weverton. We Weverton or
To be
That's
fair,
right, that is Kev.
That's Jesus,
No, I'm
yeah.
not having that. He's played every player.
I know, but the only thing is, you're thinking, now that boy can always, he's played that World Cup now.
Aye.
Aye,
What a
exactly,
feeling that
Paul.
must be.
I know, but
There
so
was
say they get
another
knocked
boy.
out in the next round, what's he going to say? I played a minute and the fuck have we got to the last
I'll
eight?
tell you better than that. I'll tell you what's
You
even
put a
worse.
picture up now in 20 years. It's like the boy for Celtic. What was the boy?
Marvin Compa.
He's won everything for Celtic.
No, I'll tell you what's worse. Fucking Nicky Devlin. No, Nicky Devlin.
Oh.
Tammy Devlin. Getting Messi's shirt and kicked a fucking ball the whole World Cup.
Aye, he's going
No,
to
I
get
love that shit. That's good.
He's going to give that to the big suitor or something, isn't he?
How's that worked out that he's got that?
I don't know. I want to find out.
He's trying to
Andy.
tackle him after
Fair
the game,
play to
isn't he?
him, like,
He's trying to tackle him in the dressing room.
I think they've drew lots in the dressing room, you know, and he's come up, he's won, so he gets
Playing
that.
bingo and he's got like
Nah.
He get, aye.
maybe that's what it is. But I
Big
was
Jackson
like,
Irvine should have got that because he'd have pulled the Messi tap off. Do you know what I mean? With that tash
he'd
and
wear
that
it in a
Messi.
style, wouldn't
He'd wear it with a pair of leather hot pants or something. wouldn't
he's due a mullet. That Jackson Irvine.
he? He's a hero,
He's
mate.
due
I
a
love
mullet.
him. He's a cool guy, isn't he?
Aye.
What
He
about
has
Matty Cash's World Cup, mate? He's got MBAPPE, Messi's tap and met
Done well, didn't he?
chilled out with Ronaldo on the beach, you know?
It's a few bob, but
Handsome boy as
a
well.
few bob.
Aye, he's a good looking boy.
Somewhere
That
down the
1,000
line,
strips
that is
worth
a-
a right few quid.
Definitely.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They're not daft him.
You got any good strips?
10.
I've never
Do you
asked
know
this.
It's a regret. No, I didn't
Aye, that's
really.
mine as well.
Aye, is it? Aye, I
Aye.
should have got me a
Name?
tops. No, hardly, no. Nothing, only a few Rangers, old Rangers ones, but that is it. And you think even playing in Europe at times and all that, and even some of them, it's a regret. No, I'd never even gave that a thought.
No.
About the end of the game, you know, even want to swap a tap or anything. No.
What, who was this MD you look back, you play the edge, you think, I wish I'd got his top? Shoot my call.
Shit, man. It's just something I'd never thought about. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because when you go to do's and gigs now, and I'm not saying for sale, see if it is for something for charity or something,
if you
like,
could.
you know, at this time of year, that you could get them and then you could go, you could sell that and get, well, they've got cash for kids in Glasgow and all that, haven't they?
I know.
Things like that. So that is a regret.
You never know.
I did. I got who did I get? I got Sol Campbell's,
Duncan Ferguson.
big Duncan Ferguson's.
So you did.
I got Christian Daly's at West Ham because they were Scottish.
That's in the bin.
I used to just go with Scottish guys.
Charity
Don
shop.
Hutchinson.
Charity shop.
I got who was the other one I got? There was loads I wanted to get, and I just was too like to go up north.
What, too nervous?
No nervous. I just thought it wasn't like professional enough to go and just say to someone, just been beat 3-1
Aye.
and say, can I get your tap?
I get that.
See, I played against Gaza a few times, you know, and I
That
could have
would
been
have
at
been a belter.
Gaza. I know. No, but that's a regret.
Aye.
Yeah.
That's-
Aye, Bobby Madden gave me Adele Tarat's tap.
Oh, so you did? Tonight, I remember that.
Straight in Partick
Did
Hospital.
anybody ask you for your tap?
Swear to God.
Did you?
Partick
Did
Hospital.
anybody
Stop trying to be your man to peak. You're still taking money off families that are struggling at this time of year.
Did anybody
Try
ask you for your
coaching.
tap, Si? Or ask you for a top?
No, the fuck.
I got your Dundee one.
So you heard my Dundee?
Them prints of tits on it, unbelievable.
He keeps saying he's dead. What is it?
My one thing this season, all I want for this season is him to get a mullet back and get a belly again. That Dundee days were outstanding, mate. See if I seen him going mental to say with a mullet and a belly, mate.
See when I look at some of the early podcasts and see him each other retweets.
It's a Dundee, you need to watch with Dundee, brilliant.
Oh, mate, I'll get you a picture of me at Dundee. Disgrace, man. Disgrace.
I haven't seen this all day him, but see, since I've done the podcast, that you would never imagine him to be like out of shape or you're fucking mad about it now.
I know, it's I hate myself. Were
that.
you ever out of shape when you actually played? Do you remember a time when you were out of shape?
I didn't realise until I got to Hearts. Remember?
Oh, maybe you said that you were miles off it.
Well, there was a realisation when I got to Hearts that how fit these boys were. We relied, because I was used to playing with good players, had the ball, didn't need to work to get it back. But then when I went to Hearts, the penny dropped. I need to get myself fit. As I say, I walked into a dressing room full of... I was embarrassed to even take my top off at that time.
Oh, yeah?
They were all ripped. Sorry, but we Alec McDonald was brilliant. He just hold me aside and says, take you 3 to 6 months to get anywhere near the nick they're in. So
what did you need to change, what you were eating or not?
Of course, diet's important, but after training, boys were home, I was up in the gym. Circuits and all that. What, a circuit training? Aye, so that was a regret that you're at a club where you're enjoying success, but could I have been better? Aye, but I wish somebody had brought us in the afternoon, or somebody that got a wee grippies, because we're used to just finishing training and heading up the town and chilling. But see the other boys, other international boys like wee Mo Johnson at that time as well. What was Mo known as a party animal? Aye, but I tell you what, he's one of the best trainers I've ever known. Aye, so he would go in his own time and go away and
play wee bits.
Aye, so he was fit as a fiddle. Ray Wilkins and all that, all guys like that. They kept them.
What were they, proper ripped Ray Wilkins?
Top shape, by the way.
So you looked good when you came on for a goal.
How tight was the tap in the shorts?
What was it Frankie said? How many on it? Did you have fucking 6 underarms on?
Underarms on. Can you believe how big boys said? Your boys are all at me. What about Jude Darnay? About my ma all the time. Isn't he? Your ma. Every time I asked Jude a question, he's like, your ma. Can you believe it, mate?
Were you ever out of shape when you played? I know you're badly out of shape now, but when you played?
Rangers.
Oh,
I ended for 18 months and just thought my career was ended, and then got back fit, and then went in, and like I did work hard. I worked fucking extremely hard. But
did you need to do extra? Broadway said you were on the trip.
I was in early in the morning doing, like, we had this machine where you put you in an air chamber. So instead of what they did was they put you at the weight they wanted you to be at. So like I was at that time, I think I was about 102 kilograms, and my peak was probably 94. So if I thought if I could get to about maybe 98, that would be a good weight. So I was in, like, put this fucking suit on you, and then you go on the treadmill, and it keeps you running at a speed that's you're running at 98 kilograms. And I was doing like maybe 6, 8, 4-minute runs every morning before training at 7 o'clock, and then I would go and train. And then after training, I would stay to maybe like 3, 4 o'clock with the fitness guy and do gym work. And that was every day for best part of maybe 4 weeks.
That's fucking hard, innit?
It was hard, but I loved it. Fucking see, once you get into that routine of doing stuff and you fucking feel the benefits. And then I tell you, the only way I notice that, because when you lose weight, you don't notice. When you fucking lose, when you put on weight, everyone tells you about it. So, hey boys. So I remember getting a pair of jeans that I had on at Kilmarnock, and then I put them on one day and the fucking button didn't even, not a problem, just put the button, I thought, fuck, I've lost some weight by the way, and then weighed myself and I was 97.5 or something. And then
I just got to remember, I'm not naming his name because he'll fucking hate it, but we had a boy in the youth team who was always quite heavy. Never forget when he loved sweeties. Never, one day we're doing a passing drill and I'm standing behind him in the queue and he's like, this is the way the training's going on. He's like, you want a sweetie? Just fucking see when he was at the back of the passing queue, he was standing eating sweeties while training was going on.
That was me. Like, that was me. When I was a sub for like Sunderland, I would fucking stock up in the fucking Jaffa cakes and the bananas and that, stick them in the pockets, and you warm up and you go, boys, here we go, boys. Look, here we fucking one of them.
I batter that wee table in the
Celtic reserves, mate. The amount of chocolate you'd take about 5 galaxies before the game.
So it was amazing, man.
It was good.
You didn't burn it all off, but
Argentina, Messi.
They're doing. They were my pick.
They've no chance.
How?
Their team's rubbish.
How is it rubbish?
Oh no, that's
Holland
Martinez. What a centre half.
Holland defend like mad and sucker punch them.
Who?
Holland defend like mad and sucker punch them. There you go.
What, you think Holland beat Argentina?
I just
I'll hit a forfeit with you.
Right, no different.
Holland are average, mate.
Holland are average, but equal to
set up well,
USA,
but-
Louis van
they set
Gaal's
up- they set
army.
up well, and I think they're the type of team that could frustrate Argentina.
Do you know when Louis van Gaal was at Bayern? His first team talk was whipped his pants down and grabbed his boys. And we're like, that's what you need, big cojones. Have his team talk, aye. Brilliant, that, innit?
I do like that.
You wouldn't need to whip your trousers then, would you? Why is he doing that?
Want
It's
to show the
obviously
size
got
of
a-
them.
Aye.
I think I'll beat them because Holland's sitter is a playmaker. He's not a
Not a proper
Messi.
sitter.
De Jong. Messi will destroy him.
I hope
They
I
have
Goes
been poor,
Messi will
Holland.
score two.
Cooper Miners for Atalanta, he's a sitter.
They have been poor, Holland.
Brilliant.
Like that game against USA absolutely dominated possession. And Holland sucker punched them. with two
Holland
counter-
scored one of the best goals of the tournament. See that goal?
No, who was it?
Popped it for
Popped
USA.
it, the one that popped it in for loads of passes.
Oh
and
my
it ended up
God.
to, was it Dana Blunt?
Aye, it
Aye.
was brilliant.
They're not
Really
a
good goal.
watch.
Who? Holland are no good watching.
No, they're not a great watch, no, but they'll frustrate. I think they'll frustrate Argentina.
It just shows you, though, right? Is the standard of the world football really that great? That boy that Rangers played against Rangers PSV, I thought he was quite poor. He scored. He's like been like he's been like Holland's best player. And there's talking him going to Real Madrid and Man United.
Mad, mate, innit?
He was average against Rangers, wasn't he?
Can't even remember.
Aye, I know what you're saying. It's what you kind of think as the other nations catching up, but are the kind of top teams, are they as good as what was?
I don't think they are,
I
mate.
think there's fine lines.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
International teams don't have always like 11 unbelievable players on the park. They'll have maybe, if you go through each team, you'll probably pick a maximum maybe 4 or 5 really good, and then there's guys that make up the numbers. That's the whole part of international, isn't it? Most club teams would beat international teams, would you agree on that?
I would agree with that.
So like Man City playing Brazil.
The top
Aye.
club teams are better
None
than
of
the
the
top
best
countries. I
managers are
agree,
there
mate.
either.
Nah.
You know, at club.
Yeah.
Who's predicting who's going to win it then?
No, well, why don't we give a prediction? Argentina for Holland. I'm going Argentina.
Argentina, definitely.
Argentina penalties.
And
I
it won't
think
be the
Holland
Messi
penalties.
effect.
Holland
He'll do-
penalties.
Something will happen. He'll produce something in that game.
Holland penalties.
Holland penalties.
Just think they're going to frustrate the shit out of Messi.
What about Portugal, Morocco predictions?
Portugal.
Portugal hammer them.
Portugal.
Aye.
And then the last one's Brazil, Croatia.
Brazil batter
Brazil.
them.
Giant batter them.
Aye.
I think Croatia were very, very poor against
Japan.
Japan.
It should have been. Japan should have been outside.
That was the worst game on telly. It's been the worst game on telly by far.
No, Spain. By the way, we've not spoken about. I could not watch Spain.
Oh, no.
I mean, they don't want to shoot
Do you
me.
know what?
I
See,
just didn't need a striker, didn't
That's
they?
moved
Oh
into
my
the extra
God.
time, Slaney.
1,000 passes they made.
See, in extra time, I wasn't too. That's when I wandered away to make a sell a cup of tea because
wonder.
they passed.
Aye.
They passed them off the park, but
1,000 passes and one shot on target.
Was it one shot on
You've
target?
got to have an end product, eh?
aye, you're right.
Tell you, sir, you wouldn't enjoy this. I know you.
Nah.
No,
I
you-
watched them the first game, they were brilliant. I've not seen a lot of
this
the
was
World Cup.
terrible.
Was it shy?
Oh,
so
Simon.
boring.
I know, but what you meant to do when you've got fucking Morata up front?
He didn't even play.
Fucking
did he?
cross the ball.
Brought him on, mate.
No, he can't. He did the ball.
He's
He
got-
does the ball like
he's
that.
got-
Brought
3
him on
goals
with
this
about
tournament. They've not
25
played him.
minutes to go. Didn't he, Morata? That's
Aye.
when he came on.
Aye, you're right. Yeah,
Overplay. It was overplay.
Was it?
Possession for possession's sake.
They don't pass. Aye, you're right. They don't. They don't try.
No.
Even
pass
to
through.
create a wee
Sideways.
overload of it, and it was just pass. Come on.
Pish.
Aye. Was.
Right, gaze a prediction out. Who wins it?
I said France, I think, and I'm
gonna stick with Argentina.
I think France or England, whoever wins that game's got a right good chance.
Portugal Brazil final. I think Brazil will nip it. I think so.
Can we see a Portugal Argentina final? Do they?
Aye,
They can meet.
And they don't meet each other until the final.
Oh, that'd be brilliant,
That
wouldn't
would
it,
be the-
Messi?
could that
It'd
be
be
the
amazing if
pinnacle?
Messi was starting, Ronaldo's on the bench, and Messi
Aye.
just done that for the start.
Whole game.
Whole game just ran about that.
Who you got top scoring?
I'm going to. I tipped France at the start, and then I kind of realised with their injuries, I went, but their first 11, starting 11, I think if they can get past England, edge past England, aye.
It's got the Paris hat on.
Who's going to be top scorer?
Who is top scorer?
Mbappe's run away
With
with
how
it.
many?
5 and the rest
5 and
3.
1 assist, and Kane's got how many? Kane got
One.
one, right? Okay, so Rashford, who else? And there's
You said Rashford, didn't you?
I
So
know.
they've got in the pitch since.
The Charleston's free.
Richarlison's got 3. I think it'll all depend.
I think Richarlison.
Think so?
Nah.
He could score a few
Catch
against
Mbappe, though.
Croatia.
He's
Actually.
got ahead already.
Aye, they'll batter Croatia, won't they?
Aye.
I hope it's Mbappe. I hope he batters on
What's
the
been your favourite game?
night.
No, seen none of you.
No,
but
there's
I've-
no one that's been the Brazil one. The
times,
first half of the 45 minutes,
That was brilliant,
it was
innit?
brilliant because I loved everything about it.
Aye.
To be fair, I did like
The
Portugal,
celebrations.
Switzerland. I thought Portugal were great.
No, I've seen it.
Ah, they were really good.
Aye, and that
They
was
were
for
really
the fact
good.
that the big boy Ramos up top. Once you get the first goal, striker's dream, wasn't it?
Oh,
He
what a
could have had
finish.
about 5, to be honest,
know.
didn't he? He missed a couple. But that was a good watch. But for me, it was the Brazil one. Brazil
they were
first
good.
45
Is
minutes.
Pepe back? Is Pepe back?
Aye, Pepe, what a header he scored.
What's he,
by the way.
39 or something?
39.
It's going to be 40.
What a header that was.
That's
by the
what
way.
I
I think the
Aye.
form was different now.
That's again when I'm talking about the standard. Pepe's still fucking
40.
ripping it up at 40 on the...
Aye, but
And
you
he's
see
leading
the...
He plays for fucking Besiktas or
If you see
something.
the... I tell you who else, fucking your man from Brazil, Danny Alves. Is it?
He
Aye,
came on.
He came on trying
He's
to
there for
overhead
banter, I
kick.
think, isn't he, though?
He's there for banter.
Isn't
He got his 2
He's
minutes.
39-year-old now, doesn't he, to play?
He got his 2 minutes.
What about Gaz Fraser walking into that tactics board last
Never been
night?
seen. He walked into it and then
fell out
and
it,
fell
and then-
right there, scattered all over the place at half time, and then he went out the second half and
fell out
on
the ball.
I know.
He was good last night, Gaz Fraser.
Aye, he was good.
He was good.
What are you up to today? Rest of the day?
I'm just going to be... I'll go to the gym this afternoon.
You retired, Dale?
After all this
You
talk.
retired? I've always wondered what you do. Apart from BBC Open Goal, what else do you do?
Well,
you still do the
yesterday-
kick out the races and stuff?
Oh, no,
No?
I've not been involved in that since COVID now.
Oh, have you not?
Nothing. So I need to get my teeth into something.
What do you do when you're in the gym?
It's just the usual, just a wee bit of cardio. Sometimes weights, but walking, I love going out a walk. So I do.
I do like a walk. I like a walk.
Well, I love a good walk.
Walk in the countryside, but plan the walk. But when you get to a certain point, there's a fucking pub sitting. Going for a wee pint, wee bite to eat, and then
That's
walk
what
back.
I'm
I
planning
love that
doing
shit.
in Italy. Take my wee granddaughter, Lake. There you go. I take my Isla, my other granddaughter, take her to school now every now and again, pick her up. But I think can see that Italy. A wee
walk.
A wee walk.
You're not going to be smoking fags with a buggy, yeah?
Aye. No.
How was your warm-up last night?
Brilliant. Boys are right
Imagination.
at it. And then we
Slaney.
changed it a wee bit with the... I spoke to Brothers about the defending, so I
right.
was new. But you said back to run, get them up, then put the ball at the tap, then push them up. So just a wee bit of communication, that was what it was.
And then they went through twice over the top. So that
Twice right at
worked
the start, aye, fucking last 6 minutes deciding on you can do, don't you? Fucking magic, boys, superb.
Cheers, guys.